Welcome in or welcome back to Maryville High School if you're an athletics fan. Athletics just knocked down the Copperheads 7-0 in what was the second quickest game of the season out here. They will be faced with the Bears. The Bears are the number 2 team in the league. They sit at 9-4-1. The Athletics, of course, they are the number 1 team. They sit at 11-3. The battle or the showdown of the first 2 teams in the league, and believe it or not, this is the first time these 2 teams are meeting. It took them almost 5 full weeks for the top contenders in the league to meet, but they will meet, and the Athletics will send out Isaiah Whited on the mound. He will meet the Bears' top 3 batters. Behind the plate for the Athletics, Danny Isbell over at first, Will Dickens. Amari Lethgo getting the start at second base. He started the game previous, went 6 innings of shutout baseball. Mason Alcorn heading to short. Grayson Wright moving over to third. In the outfield, Finn Piper, Colby Comparado, and Gavin DeBartolomeo out there in right. Up first, the usual suspects for the Bears lineup: Caden Ridings, Marcus Greenway, and Blake Harrell. We saw the Bears beat the Copperheads last night in an 8-4 win. That was their 9th win of the season. They led up of a total score of 8-0 at one point against the Copperheads last night. The Copperheads battled back, made it 8-4, got the tying run to the plate in the bottom half of the 7th. Couldn't do anything with it, though. Bears would win that one. They'll be looking to win a couple games in a row. The Athletics will be looking to win 2 games today. I don't expect this game to move as fast as the one previous, but I do expect it to be just as competitive. Number 7, Caden Ridings, will stand in his first at bat of the day. The showdown between the top 2 games officially gets started. First pitch home from Whited is popped over the left side. Grayson Wright finding it in foul territory. First pitch foul out for Caden Ridings. He, frustrated, will walk off the field. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's how we get things going here in this one. Tough break for Ridings. Up will be Marcus Greenway. Greenway getting the start at extra hitter today, typically at short, getting the day off defensively. First pitch swinging from 2-hole hitter Marcus Greenway. $7:15 local time, first pitch out here at Maryville. Game starting 15 minutes earlier than it was scheduled to. That was because the game before this, again, went, I believe it was an hour 45, making it a contender for the top 2 fastest games this season. The Athletics have played in both of them. Oh, big breaking ball. Misses to Greenway. It's behind him. Good afternoon for baseball. Shadows slowly starting to creep across the field here at Maryville. One up, one down. Marcus Greenway currently in a 3-1. Greenway, the EH today, coming over from Erwin, Tennessee. The 3-1 home, finds it. Full counts to the second batter. Full count, payoff pitch to Greenway, swung on and missed. 2 up, 2 down. Isaiah Whited retires the first 2 he sees. Now we'll see Blake Harrell. Harrell coming off a couple hit night last night. He had a monstrous home run. One of, I believe, 4 home runs last night. He'll stand in, taking his first hacks today on this Thursday matchup. First pitch swinging, driven out to left center. Piper and Comparado converging, and it will drop right in front of Piper. Good backup from Comparado in center. It is a 2-out single into sharp left. Bouncing just in front of Finn Piper out there in left field. He didn't have a chance to come all the way in. Now with a runner on, it'll be Cole Hendrickson. He's the DH today. Hendrickson hitless in his 4 at-bats last night. Had a hit in the game before that. Down quickly, 0-2. Check over on the runner, Harrell. He's back. Now the 0-2 home to Hendrickson from Whited. Swung on and missed. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Cole Hendrickson was retired on 3 pitches. Top half of the first inning complete. Bears strand a runner on. Athletics will get their first chance up. Score still 0-0. Pitching for the Bears, we'll see Owen Porter come out. He's a typical suspect for their rotation. Behind the plate, Dylan Bowser. Over at first, Cade Hauser. Caden Writings getting his typical position over at second. Bryson Shepard getting the move to short today. Blake Harrell coming in at third. Andrew Hull, Abram Taylor, and Caden Adsit will be in an outfield rotation. Relatively the same lineup for the Athletics as game prior. Finn Piper, Danny Isbell, and Grayson Wright, the top 3. Porter delivers his first pitch of the afternoon, misses down low. It's 1-0. This is the 5th appearance on the mound this season for Owen Porter. He's got 7 innings of work. Only his second game started. Has been more of a reliever kind of guy. Has allowed 3 earned runs this season, has given up 4 walks, has tallied 4 strikeouts, so about 50-50 regarding his strikeouts and walks. On the ground, up the middle, Writings ranging out. The stop, no Derek Jeter-esque throw from Caden Writings. It is a leadoff single. Finn Piper aboard. Leadoff single, and will come Danny Isbell. The lefty getting the start in both games today. Everybody on the lineup here in game number 2 for the Athletics. Started in the first game, except for Carson Lane. Fastball home to Isbell, misses 1-0. Owen Porter in his last game started, went 4 innings. Did not allow an earned run, walked 1, struck out 2. Missing 3 straight times to Danny Isbell. Three up, down low, 4-pitch walk for Danny Isbell. Rough start for Porter, giving up a leadoff walk and then a leadoff hit and then a walk to follow. Grayson Wright looking to do damage. Grayson Wright having a long fly out in his last at bat in the game before this. Bidding for a solo shot, fell just short of the wall. Two runners on. Breaking ball home to Grayson Wright. Finds home. It's 0-1. Owen Porter still looking for the first out here in this one. Has allowed 2 straight base runners to start the first inning. Bears looking for win number 10 on the season. Athletics would look for win number 12. These two teams are the only 2 teams in the league that have a win percentage over 500. Athletics 11-3, Bears at 9-4, so only a win and a half between the 2 teams. Runners moving into second and third on that pass ball. Grayson Wright in a big spot. Back up the middle. That one will land. Finn Piper will score. Danny Isbell being waved around. He will score easily. The throw not in time. Grayson Wright hustling it into a double. It is a no-out 2 RBI double for Grayson Wright. Just like that, the home team on the board. Athletics called out in front in the game previous early on, and they look to do the same thing here. That seems to be their method of victories. Take the lead and don't give it back. Up now, Will Dickens. First pitch home to the lefty, misses a little out. It's 1-0. Dickens had himself a couple of hits in the game before this. Still nobody out. Grayson Wright leading off of second. Dickens skies one shallow center. Taylor coming in on it, but it is Andrew Hull will make the play. Out number 1 here in inning number 1. First out finally recorded for Owen Porter. Up will come 5-hole Colby Comparado. He went hitless in this game before this. First pitch to Comparado. Finds home. It's 0-1. Porter finally recording his first out. He will look to take that momentum of recording one and run with it. Comparado shoots one into center field. This time it is Taylor ranging back, and he will make the catch on the run. A deep run down from the center fielder. Good heads-up baseball by the outfielder. 2 outs here in inning number 1. Porter bouncing back after allowing a few early inning runs. Recording a couple outs in a row, and now we'll see the outfielder DiBartolomeo. Gavin, typically the catcher for the Athletics, he's made his rounds in the outfield. First pitch in on him. DiBartolomeo sends one out to right. A couple of flyouts in a row. Caden Adsit finding it. That is out number 3. The Athletics get 2 across. We are through an inning. Athletics lead 2-0. Top 2 underway. We will see Isaiah Whited out again. It'll be Bryson Shepard, Abram Taylor, and Dylan Bowser. Athletics took a 2-0 lead in the top of the second. Two 0 finds home to Shepard. The Bears got 8 runs across last night, a few RBIs for the now gray team. They'll look to replicate even half that performance here, now trailing by 2 in the inning number 2. 2-2 swung on and missed. Isaiah White goes down or gets the first batter he sees. Swinging, up will come Abram Taylor. Bryson Shepard retired. Up Abram Taylor. Fastball on the ground over short. Mason Alcorn the backhand. The big throw. Good attempt from the shortstop. Just too far deep in the hole. Abram Taylor aboard with the leadoff with the 1-out single. We'll see the catcher for the first time today. Dylan Bowser, 1 on and 1 out for him. Bowser a single in the game last night. That was his 10th hit of the season. Bowser now officially into double-digit hits this summer. Big breaking ball fouled off. Abram Taylor off of first after getting on by way of the infield single. Will Dickens keeping him honest. Middle infield back. The check over. Abram back safely. Behind Bowser will be Cade Hauser. Andrew Hull and Caden Atzett will round out the lineup. 1-1 to Bowser, swung and missed. Wide, it's 1-2 to Bowser. Off the middle, Alcorn will take a second himself. Back over to first, double play. Call it a 6-3. Dylan Bowser grounds out. That's 2. That'll end inning number 2. Athletics will get their second turn up to bat. Score still 2-0. Athletics scored 2 in the first. They'll look to do that again here in the second. Owen Porter coming back out. First pitch swing from Mason Alcorn, fouled off in foul territory. Dylan Bowser giving it a look. And it'll go just out of play. Thought he had a chance at that one. An 18 pitch first inning for Porter. He allowed 2 in the process. Was a little late to gather the first out of the inning. Found it and then sat down 3 in a row. A 1 almost hits Alcorn. He'll duck out of the way. Couple pitches into Mason. He was responsible for half of that double play we just saw. Rolled a 6-3. Two-one in the dirt. First batter of the inning getting to a full count. Payoff pitch, nobody out. The deep drive down the left field line, way foul. Don't hit my car. It will not into the parking lot, though. Haven't seen any cars be hit this season, but with my luck, mine will be the first one. Payoff pitch again. Over left side again. That one will land in fair territory. Mason Alcorn aboard safely. Back-to-back innings in a row where the first runner gets on base. Up will come Amari Lefko. Pitched last game, like we mentioned, wins 6 innings. Shutout baseball. First pitch home to him. Couple misses from Owen Porter on the inner part of the plate to the first 2 righties he's seen. Two one in again, turns into 3-1. Alcorn on first. Left go to 3-1. Sends it to center field. Taylor coming in quickly, and that will drop. Couldn't tell if Abram Taylor was trying to just play it off a hop and deke the runner, or if he just couldn't get there in time. But regardless, a couple base hits in the outfield going for the Athletics. They looking to score a few more, already up by 2. After the left go singles, a deep drive by Isaiah Whited. Hole chasing his back. He's looking up, and it's gone. Isaiah Whited leaves the yard. Only the second time this season a home run has been hit here. A 3-run home run for the pitcher, giving himself 3 more runs of run support. Just like that, still nobody out in the second. Athletics lead by 5. Isaiah White doing what only one other person was able to do this season. Of course, we saw the previous home run to straightaway center field. It was hit by Brody Waller. Isaiah White had clobbered that one. That would have been a no-doubter over at Knoxville Catholic. Instead, it's just a wall scraper here. But regardless, it got out. So keeping my theory correct of the odd number of weeks being an absolute slugfest, did not think we were going to see any home runs today. But we're seeing the first home run at Maryville since, I don't know, I want to say maybe week 1 or 2. It's been a while. Carson Lane seeing how he can follow that one up. So a 4-pitch walk, battling back after the home run. Carson Lane aboard. That will warrant a mound meeting to talk to the starter, Owen Porter. There is motion going on down the bullpen for the Bears. We'll see if this is it for Porter, if he'll just try to recollect himself. Huge deep fly by Isaiah Whited. Straight away left field, played at 3. Athletics now up by 5. They have another runner on, and the lineup is turning over. Up is now Finn Piper. The lefty will get his second time swinging the stick. Piper 1 for 1 today. First pitch to him finds home. It's 1-0. Or 0-1, excuse me. Runner goes off of first. The throw down by Dylan Bowser, not in time. It's a stolen bag for Carson Lane. Piper swung on and missed. He's down to 0-2. The Bears were on the opposite side of a not competitive game yesterday. Up by 8 runs at one point. Now down by 5. Different teams, different results. Piper at a 1-2. Misses the corner. Owen Porter not having to start out of the game that he would like. We'll see how much longer of a leash he's on. You can't see who's down there in the bullpen for the Bears, but he'll have to come in with his team showing by 5, at least. Piper worked himself into a full count. Payoff pitch from Owen Porter. Misses outside. Ball number 4. That'll put Finn Piper aboard, and we will, in fact, not get a mound meeting yet. Thought we were getting one. Just the head coach signaling down to the bullpen to speed up the warming up process. Porter could possibly be on his last batter. Up is Danny Isbell. Throw down, trying to get Carson Lane leading off of second. He's back safely. Bowser being aggressive behind the plate. Two runs aboard, already a 3 across in the inning. Nobody out here in the second frame. 1-1 turns to 1-2. Skied up out of play over the left side. Nobody will be able to get there. It's in the foul grounds. Isbell now 1-2 again. Looking to keep this already big inning going for his squad. 1-2 almost hits him. Isbell launches a rocket out to right. Adsit going back on it. He's at the track, and that one's off the wall. One hopper from Danny Isbell. Carson Lane hustling around third. He'll look to score. The throw in at the plate. Not in time. Carson Lane will score from second. That'll plate one. Isbell will stay at first. Finn Piper goes first to third. It's an RBI off the wall for Danny Isbell. That one did not miss leaving by much. Without a doubt, that will be it for Owen Porter. We'll get a new pitcher. I'll let it warm up, and I'll tell you who it is when we're back. New pitcher on the mound. It will be the lefty Tobias Peterson. He will inherit 2 runners on, no outs. Already 4 runs across here in inning number 2. His team trails by 4 runs. Or 6 runs, excuse me. Peterson's 5th appearance on the mound. 12 innings of work for the lefty. Has allowed 9 earned runs, given up 12 walks, and struck out 15. Numbers high all over the place. Lefty in a tough spot. He'll have to face the meat of the order. Grayson Wright, Will Dickens, and Comparado still due up. Nobody out. Isbell on first. Fenn Piper on third. First pitch misses to Grayson. Grayson Wright capable of getting a hold of one and putting it deep into play. Flew out deep into left his first at bat. Isbell goes. Wright shows bunt. Pulls back, but it's strike number one. Isbell into scoring position. One, missing a little out. The Athletics showing very well why they are the first place team, completely dismantling the second place team at the moment. 6 runs in 2 innings. 2-1. Popped up. Shallow infield. Second baseman Riding's coming in. Grayson Wright gets under one a little too much. That's out number 1. First out recorded. We'll see what Will Dickens got. Dickens 0 for 1 his first at bat. Lefty matchup for the second batter this pitcher will see today. Couple of deep fly balls scored 4 runs. We saw a 3-run home run from Isaiah White, excuse me. And then Danny Isbell had a one-hopper off the wall. Disgusting curveball. Will Dickens a little frozen, but it's called strike 1 on him. Big breaking ball almost hits Will Dickens. Now he's at a 3-1. A ball outside of the zone would load the bases up for Colby Comparado. Three-one home. Another breaking ball finds home. Dickens doesn't like the call, but his count now full. Payoff pitch to the lefty. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Three-two. Payoff one more time. Up on the ground up the middle. That one will get through. Piper will score. Carson Lane will be held up at third. He probably could have went around. Instead, it's just a 1 RBI single for Will Dickens. Still 1 gone, but 5th run of the inning. Score now 7-0. And another RBI spot, Colby Comparado. First pitch to him finds home. 0-1 on Comparado, the current outfielder for the Athletics. 5 runs across in the inning, still only 1 gone. Oh, 1 chopped on the ground up the middle. Ridings is there. He'll flip to second for 1. The throw over, not in time. Comparado beats the throw. Dickens erased on the force. Another run will score. That is out number 2 and run number 6 on the inning. 8 on the game. Up, DiBartolomeo. Runner goes, first pitch. Big breaking ball misses. 1-0. Comparado moving quickly in the scoring position. Tough break for the pitcher Tobias Peterson. He inherited a bad situation. Has got a couple outs. The run's not all his fault. Most of those earned runs will be credited to Owen Porter. But 1-0, big looping breaking ball from Peterson. He's really utilizing his curveball. One chopped on the ground over to third. Harrell coming in. The throw over in time. DiBartolomeo retired. A 6-run second inning. Athletics take their lead up to 8 runs through 2. Only the third inning, and this one is quickly getting away from the Bears. The Athletics will come up and try to defend their 8-run lead. Up first, Cade Hauser, Andrew Hull, and Caden Natsett. First pitch swinging by the first baseman. Amari Lefko there at second. 1 pitch, 1 out. Tough inning for Owen Porter and the Bears. They allowed 8 runs in the second, or by the second, 6 in the inning alone. So now Andrew Hull will come up for the first time. 8, 9, and 10, each getting their first at-bats today. Oh, disgusting breaking ball froze Hull. Oh, one gets a swing and miss. Why did it working quickly? 0-2 home, swung on and missed. He got him on 3 pitches. Andrew Hull down swinging. 2 down quickly in the third, and an 8-run game up the 10-hole hitter, Caden Natsit. Isaiah White absolutely utilizing that disgusting breaking ball. Has had Caden Natsit and Andrew Hull both look the other way and have a pitch be called the strike. Another 0-1 breaking ball that just missed in on Adsit. 1-1 fastball gets a swing and a miss. Adsit now down to his final strike. Not the most quality at bats or the Bears were hoping for coming out of their unfortunate inning. 1-2 just missed. Two fastball swung on and missed. Adsit down swinging. Couple of strikeouts picked up for Isaiah White in the third inning. Athletics, we back up to bat here quick in this one. They lead 8-0. Eight to 0, your score. Bottom half of the third, ready to get going. On the mound again, Tobias Peterson. And we'll see Mason Alcorn start it, followed by Amari Lethgo, and then Isaiah Whited. Big swing and a miss from Alcorn. Looking to add on some more. 1-2 home to Alcorn is fouled off. Peterson dealing about 15 pitches coming in relief. Allowing 2 more after Owen Porter was taken out. His squad trailing 8. You can consider that they're already running out of time. Alcorn strikes out. Solid start to the inning from Tobias Peterson. Currently, the Bears have 30 innings to try and score at least 1 to keep this one going. Up now, Amari Lethko. He's 1 for 1. Big looping breaking ball just missing from Peterson. Lethko getting on in his previous at-bat, and we all know what happened when Isaiah Whitey last came up. The second longest ball ever hit at this ballpark this season. Peterson delivering about just as nasty breaking balls as Isaiah Whitey was in the inning before this. We'll get a timeout from the home plate umpire. 1 up, 1 down. Peterson having a much better start to the inning than Owen Peterson. Two one home. On the ground over short. Greenway coming in. He'll pick it and throw over. Little offline. The first baseman Hauser cannot field it cleanly. Bryson Shepard, the new shortstop, coming in a little offline, allowing Amari Lethko to stand on first safely. Now we'll see if Isaiah Whitey can come up and do what he did in the inning previous. Check over on Lethko. He's back. So we'll see how Whited follows up that massive shot. Obviously, he's not looking to double down on the home runs. He'll just look to have another solid at-bat. Isaiah Whited named the 2025 All SMCL team last season. He was one of the better players in the league, improving it again this season. One on the ground over the left side. Shortstop Shepard can't get there. A couple of base hits for the Athletics. They have 2 aboard. Up again, Carson Lane. He got on base in his last. Potential some more RBIs brewing and runner already in scoring position. 1 out, 2 on. Carson Lane, the 10-hole hitter up. First pitch swinging a deep drive down the left field line. Hole or adds it in foul grounds. He will watch it go foul. Long range for the left fielder. The 0-1, no swing upstairs. It's a double steal. Both Lethgo and Isaiah Whited on the move for that one. Dylan Bowser couldn't catch it cleanly behind the plate, and there was no throw made. The 1-2 fouled off Lane, having himself one fight of an at bat. Two runners on. Carson Lane at a 1-2. Potential 9th and 10th runs aboard. Pearson deals a 2-2 breaking ball. Call strike 3. Carson Lane gets rang up looking. That'll be out number 2 in inning number 3. Up again, Finn Piper. Finn Piper's still in an RBI spot. And he'll shoot one the opposite way over the left side. Harrell giving it a look, and into foul grounds it goes. Lethgo on third, Whited on second. No runs across in the inning so far, 2 gone. Finn Piper at a 1-1 on him. Piper frozen by a breaking ball that just misses a little in. The entire team of the Athletics out of their dugout. They are just standing on the field right in front of it. Kind of losing the competitive edge for this game, but I'd say the competitiveness for this game is over. It's more just about getting the reps in. Three one to Piper, swung on, missed at a breaking ball outside. Two outs, 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. The lefty deals outside, ball 4. Finn Piper works a 2-out walk. That will load the bases. We will see the 2-hole hitter come up. It will be Danny Isbell. The catcher will lose his shin guards on the walk up. Bases loaded for the lefty. Bases filled, 2 outs in the inning. And he shoots one down the line. Foul. Would have been a bases clearing double at least. Piper almost touching second base by the time that ball even landed. Looking to straighten it out just a little bit. A 1 to Piper, or to Isbell, misses. Another big breaking ball fools Isbell. It's been the one saving grace of Tobias Peterson tonight as he's utilized that breaking ball for a few frozen looking strikes. 1-2 in the dirt. Two outside. 3-2. So now a full count position with the bases loaded. Tobias Peterson in danger of walking in the game's 9th run. On deck is Grayson Wright. 3-2. Big pitch here. Payoff pitch. Everybody running. Isbell shoots one out to right. Taylor is there. He'll make the catch. And the Athletics get nothing in the third. They strand the bases loaded. Their lead stays right where it is. It's 8-0. Top of the fourth, ready to go. The Athletics still defending a 4-run lead. They stranded the bases, an 8-run lead, in the fourth inning. They stranded the bases loaded, didn't get any more, and now it's 1-2-3 for the Bears. Ridings, Greenway, and Harrell. Ridings only getting his second at bat in the fourth inning. Whitehead still wheeling and dealing, 20 pitches deep through 3 innings. The righty is untouchable at the moment. He's faced now 11 batters. And that's why the nasty breaking ball has been freezing hitters all night. They have no answer. One-two breaking ball, just a little in. Even when he's missing the zone, he's not missing it by much. Very competitive misses from Whitehead. He's getting swings and misses, and he's just getting straight calls. It's 2-2 fastball comes home just a little low. On deck, Marcus Greenway. Behind him, Blake Harrell, top of the lineup, due up here in inning number 4, just about to the halfway point. This one going a little longer than the game before this. I think the first 2 innings are to blame. Payoff pitch. Breaking ball hits Ridings. He will wear it. There will now be a runner on. First pitch home to Greenway misses inside 1-0. Good recovery from the catcher, Isbell. Waited a little while to start the 4th inning. Check over on Ridings. He's back safely. Swung on and missed from number 2. Now in a 2-1. Runner goes off of first. The ball inside the throw, way over the head of second baseman. Good backup job by Alcorn. Greenway at a 3-1 as the leadoff Ridings advances into second. Get a timeout, the pitcher to talk to his catcher. An 8-run game here in the top half of the 4th inning. 1 runner on, nobody out. Bears are going to claw back eventually. They would need to mount one crazy comeback, but again, they were up by 8 at one point yesterday, and the Copperheads almost came back. 3-1 fastball misses up and in. Greenway getting himself aboard. Bears in business. 2 aboard. Nobody out. A good amount of meeting to talk to White and see what's going on with him. Up now with 2 runners on, it will be Blake Harrell, the 3-hole hitter. He clobbered the ball last night for a 3-run home run. Bears could really use that kind of power again. First pitch, fastball on the corner, 0-1 to Harrell. Ridings off of second, Greenway on first. One breaking ball freezes Harrell. Whited going tit for tat with that breaking ball with Tobias Peterson. We'll also see how long Peterson remains on the mound for. 2 other pitchers supposed to make an appearance for the Bears tonight. None of them warming up. Looks like Peterson will at least have frame number 4 for his squad. 1-2, breaking ball, call, strike 3. Harrell goes down looking. Isaiah Whited continues to manipulate his nasty breaking ball and put it where hitters can't make contact with it or even think it's in the zone. Up is Cole Hendrickson. First pitch to him, fastball, gets a swing and a miss. One runners go. Riding's tagged out at third. What a throw down from the catcher, Danny Isbell. Riding's caught stealing. That eliminates 1. For out number 2, now Cole Hendrickson at a 0-2 count. Looking for a breaking ball here on the 0-2. He goes fastball on the ground over third. The sliding stop by Grayson Wright. Can't field it cleanly. In and out of his glove. Good attempt by the third baseman. That will allow runners to be on the corners with 2 outs. It's an infield single for Cole Hendrickson. Now we'll see if Bryson Shepard can potentially plate the first run of the game for the Bears. RBI spot for the lefty. First pitch to him. popped up out of play behind us. It's 0-1. A little bit of motion going on down in the bullpen for the Athletics. It looks like Samuel Harding, the righty, will get loose. Potentially could be the last time we see Whited on the mound. He's went 3 2/3 shutout innings. The 0-1 home, swung on and missed. No throw down. It will be an easy stolen bag for Hendrickson. Bryson Shepard will advance to 0-2. Just a little low. Doesn't get the chase on the chase pitch. Looking for the strikeout here in the 1-2. And he'll get it that time. Bryson Shepard down swinging. Out number 3 in the top half of the 4th. We're halfway home. Athletics still lead 8-0. A potential halfway point here as the bottom half of the 4th gets going. Tobias Peterson still on the rubber. He'll be out for the 4th frame, and he will meet the leadoff hitter of the inning, Grayson Wright. Wright's team leads by 8. First pitch comes home, 0-1 to Wright. The Bears were in an RBI spot in their last at-bat, left a few runners on, including one on third. Still looking to claw back down to 8 runs. Meanwhile, on the Athletic side, Grayson Wright and his team, who's in blue, are looking to shut the door and just keep adding on more. So you want big breaking ball, gets a big swing from Grayson Wright. He's laughing as he knows he completely was fooled on that pitch. 2-2 to number 22. Sent high and deep to left field. Grayson Wright bidding for a shot, and he'll get it. Grayson Wright, the second home run of the afternoon for the Athletics. 2-2 breaking ball sent a mile high out to left. The Athletics get a solo shot from way of right. They lead now 9-0. Pretty sure that one was pretty much a no-doubter off the bat. I don't think that you could have even thought for a second that one was staying in the park. So week number 5, I believe that is home run number 7 or 8 of the week. It'll be a good video on YouTube recapping every home run this week. Athletics up 9-0. We've seen 1 home run all season at this park, and yet we've seen 2 tonight. It's crazy. And Dickens fouling one off. He's 1-1. Grayson Wright now bidding for probably 2 of the longest home runs we've seen this season. The man at the plate, Will Dickens, is also in that conversation. Dickens, Wright, Brody Waller, bunch of men in this league having themselves a long bomb. Unfortunately, there's no StatCaster way to measure how far home runs go at neither Maryville or Knox Catholic. 2-1, breaking ball gets a big swing and a miss. So the breaking ball working for Tobias Peterson all night. Unfortunately, he just left one hanging up in the zone. Grayson Wright's eyes lit up, and he sent it about 340 feet to straightaway left. All Athletics in this one. They have completely ran away with it. No team this season's been down by 9 runs and come back to win it. Payoff pitch to Dickens. Misses. Ball 4. That'll put a runner on. Do have a little bit of motion going down in the bullpen for the Bears. I believe it will be Isaiah Slavin who's due up next. Speaking of up next, it's Colby Comparado. Great evening for baseball. Very pretty views out here. A soft pinkish sunset. Apologies for the camera being so bad quality. You can't get the whole experience. The sky a little too bright. Not taking in the true colors. Comparado hits one sharply to third, just a little foul. One to Comparado, shot high in the air, shallow left. Caden Atzett will make a play on this one. Went the catch, 1 out in the 4th. Post Comparado, we're seeing DiBartolomeo. First pitch breaking ball down low to the catcher. Dickens off of first, 1 out here in the inning. Chopper on the ground at third, just a little foul. So with that Grayson Wright home run, I just went through and counted. That'll be 6 home runs on the week. DiBartolomeo now at a 2-1, close fastball in on the knees. Two sent the other way in the air, shallow right field, hole coming in. It'll land in foul grounds. That's it. Or excuse me, DiBartolomeo looked to straighten it out just a little bit behind on the off speed. Two again. Called strike 3. Gavin DiBartolomeo rang up, outnumbered 2 in the 4th. An hour and a half on the game clock, 8:50 local time. Looking to score the run from first. Up is Mason Alcorn. We'll get a timeout from Alcorn. Rio to Alcorn upstairs, ball 4. Will Dickens will head over to second. Alcorn over to first. 2 runners on. Amari Lefko up. We will get a mound meeting. That'll be the end of the day. It looks like for Tobias Peterson. In will step Isaiah Slavin. We'll let him warm up, and I'll come back whenever he's ready. So it's not Isaiah Slavin. It's actually Rylan Black. He will come up first. The righty. One here, two runners on. Amari Lefko up at the dish. Trying to keep that run at second right where it is. First pitch swinging from Lefko. He misses. Lefko in an RBI spot after a couple of walks allowed in a row. 10th run of the game on second. The 0-1 almost hits Amari. He'll duck out of the way. One upstairs. Behind Amari Lefko. That will be the end of the day for Isaiah Whitehead for sure. Samuel Harding will look to swing if he gets a chance this inning. If not, then we will see him take over pitching duties for Whitehead. 2-1, swung on by Lefko and missed the fastball. Rylan Black now a strike away from stranding two aboard. The 2-2, upstairs, full count. So both runners will be on the move. 3-2, two outs. Runners on first and second. Both runners should be basically on the next bag by the time the pitch reaches home. Black payoff pitch. Fouled up out of play. We'll do it again. Big spot here for Amari Lefko. He would love to bring in another one at least. Payoff pitch again. Fouled up again. Lefko not going down easy, giving Rylan Black some trouble with two gone. For the third time, the payoff pitch. Underway. 3-2, two out. Righty kicks and deals. 3-2 outside. Amari Lefko works the 3-2 two out walk. That'll load the bases up. And up for the first time today comes Samuel Harding. Harding will take over for Isaiah Whitehead. He will have the pitching duties for the time being. We have not seen him yet, but he is pinch hitting for Whitehead. First pitch to the lefty misses 1-0. Rylan Black doing everything he can to avoid that run from third scoring, especially by way of a potential free pass. One to the lefty, fouled up out of play. Harding in his first at bat, looking straight to the out. Bases loaded, infield playing back in regular positions. Straight up defense aligned for the Bears here with bases loaded in the fourth. One up. 2-1, fouled out of play. Samuel Harding giving Black some trouble in his first at bat, fouling off a couple close ones. Bases loaded for him. The 2-2 swung on, foul tipped, caught by the catcher Bowser. The Athletics strand the bases loaded. They get one in the inning by way of the Grayson Wright solo shot. Through 4 full, the Athletics lead 9-0. Samuel Harding on the mound. He's in to protect a 9-run lead. See how he fares against Abram Taylor, Dylan Bowser, and then Cade Hauser. 6, 7, and 8 to start the 5th. The Athletics plated one more in the top half of the 5th frame. Harding, not a fireballer by any means, but his stuff deceptive enough. We've seen him have some successful outings. 1-0, popped high up in the infield. Mason Alcorn from short coming in. That's what I mean. 2 pitches, 1 out. Now up the catcher, Dylan Bowser. Big breaking ball gets a pop up over the foul territory. Catcher at third baseman all colliding. Danny Isbell making a sliding attempt for it. Good hustle by the Athletics defense. 1-1 breaking ball to Bowser. Misses a little out. Harding trying to harness his inner Isaiah Whited and potentially Tobias Peterson too and get real deceptive with these sliders and off speeds. Bowser skies one shallow right. DiBartolomeo coming in. He will make the catch. Bowser retired. 2 up, 2 down. Quick outs for the Bears. Up to see if his luck has changed. It's Cade Hauser. First pitch swing from Hauser line. That one will get down in front of right field. Couple contacts made from the Bears this inning. That was the only one to find some green. Down but not out. That's the age-old saying. We'll see if Andrew Hull can follow suit. First pitch swinging from Hull, up out of play. For a team who's down by such a hefty number of runs, we are seeing a good number of swings at the first pitches being thrown their way. They're not seeing pitches. They're not taking pitchers deep into counts. Oh, one swung on and foul tipped, caught by catcher Isbell. All down to his last strike in this at bat. Oh, 2 in the dirt, spiked. It gets away from Isbell. That will allow Hauser around second. He'll be held up there. Andrew Hull in an RBI spot, first of the day, potentially for the Bears. Not the first RBI spot, but potentially an RBI. 1-2 to Hull. Popped up. Foul territory. Isbell giving it a look, and it's up out of play. Isbell running back behind the plate, Cat trying to make an attempt on these foul balls. The look on his face is always so fierce. The catcher always so dialed in. That's the kind of guy you'd want behind the dish. Defensively, at least. Hull still at a 1-2. Harding kicks, fires 1-2 breaking ball on the ground over to third. Picked up by Grayson Wright. Long throw across the diamond. In time. Oh, what a play by Grayson Wright. Standing a few feet behind the third base bag, throwing hefty across the diamond. Andrew Hull retired on the long 5-3 ground out. That'll end the top half of the 5th frame. The Athletics will come out with a 9-run lead. Your score 9-0. Bottom half of the fifth, the Athletics up by 9. We'll see if they can potentially play one more. It'll be Carson Lane, Finn Piper, Danny Isbell. Lineup will see 10-1 and 2. It'll flip over. Coming back out is the right-handed hurdler, Rylan Black. He came in, got the bases loaded, and then stranded them. First pitch to Carson Lane. He watches strike one go past him. It's 0-1. Foul ball off the inner part of the bat. Shot the other way, out of play. The 10-hole hitter out of 1-2. Runs in tight, almost maybe nicked him on the hands a little bit. He got out of the way. It's 2-2. Black fires 2-2. A hard on the ground over third. Harrell is there. He'll throw over in time. Carson Lane retired. 1 up, 1 down. Lineup flipping over, turning around. We'll see Finn Piper up. I believe this is start of rotation number 4 through their lineup. Everybody having themselves a good day. You can't score 9 runs by yourself. It takes a team. Finn Piper watching 3 straight pitches out of the zone is counting now at 3-0. Four straight misses to Piper. The leadoff hitter aboard. 1 out base runner. Up the catcher, Danny Isbell. Piper goes. First pitch. Fouled off by Isbell. I guarantee you we're going to see Finn Piper steal every pitch until he's there safely. Would not surprise me if in 2 pitches, Finn Piper is standing on third safely. Maybe a hit and run ordered. Lefty at a 0-1. Piper does not go again. Isbell skies it into center. At sits there. Outnumbered 2 in the 5th. Up the man who launched a solo shot his last at bat, Grayson Wright. He's having himself a memorable day. A memorable day. First pitch fouled off, number 22. It's 0-1. 0-1. Fouled off again. Wright being aggressive. Oh, 2. Upstairs, Piper goes. The throw down. Skirts away from Ridings at second base. Finn Piper will head into third. Adsett will not throw it in. He'll shoot it to the cutoff man. Piper now at third. 1-2 on Grayson Wright. Winning run on third. 1-2 count to Grayson Wright. Swung on and missed. Grayson Wright down swinging. We are through 5 full. The Bears still trail 9-0. Top 6. Samuel Harding in to try and close the door. It'll be 10-1-2. Adsett, Ridings, and Marcus Greenway. First pitch to Adsett. A little low. Up the middle, softly blooped in the left or right center. Amari Lethgo ranging out to his right. He'll track it down. 1 down in the 6th. Turning the lineup over will be Caden Ridings. His team needing to score 2 in the inning. 3-1. Coming to writings, Marcus Greenway on deck, 1 out here in the 6th. Three one misses. Ball number 4. A 1 out base runner for writings up Marcus Greenway. Ridings goes. First pitch lined into center. Ridings doesn't know it's there. The throw over to first base, trying to end the game. In time, Caden Ridings doubled up. Great throw in from center fielder Colby Comparado. And that should be the ending touch on this one. I'm looking around, seeing what's going on. It should be the end of the game. Umpires look like he's talking to the coach. Some players may be coming back out on the field. That should be ball game. 8 after 6 is the run rule. Now they lead by 9 after 6. Are we potentially going to keep going? It looks like we might keep going. So the game looks like it's not over yet, even though it was supposed to be over. So I guess even though we were supposed to end this one, I guess we're not. And I don't know if we're going to finish it out through the bottom 6 and top 7. I'm guessing we're basing my hypothesis off of the coach's body language. It looks like we're going to do that. So currently, let me fix the scoreboard here. We're in the bottom half of the 6th, so I'm going to keep it here between breaks, I guess, for the first time ever. You're witnessing history. Not sure what the reasoning behind this is. I guess in a non-competitive league, it is more about getting these kids reps in, so it could be more just trying to get these pitchers' last couple of innings across. Well, I believe this is the new pitcher. This is Jordan Holdaway. He'll come in. So I'm interested to see if we're going to get real at-bats. Are we just going to get first pitch swings for the next 6 batters, or are we going to get actual attempts? I'm curious, because are these reps more for the pitchers or for the hitters? Because in a game where the Bears are getting shut out 9-0, and they're currently in a spot to go down by maybe some more. Let's see how Will Dickens sees Jordan Holdaway, and he does swing at the first pitch. Dickens swings and misses. He's now at a 1-2. 2-2. Scott in the air. Shortstop. Shepard is there. He'll make the catch. Out number 1 in the bottom of the 6th. Up again is Colby Comparado. He'll face Jordan Holdaway here. Fastball line, picked by Harrell at third. Good play by the shortstop. Throw over in time. Harrell making that play look awful smooth. That's a rather difficult play for a third baseman. Easy pickings for Harrell. That's out number 2 in the 6th. First pitch to DiBartolomeo, line in his center field. That one caught by Atzit. That will be the end of the 6th inning. I'm going to assume if we played an extra 6th, we're going to play an extra 7th, are we? I think the 2 head coaches will discuss it again, so I'll keep it here for a minute. I think the umpires want to go home, so I think they're discussing. We're waiting for the thing, and no, it looks like that will be the end of the game. So an extra half inning is all we get. I believe the home plate umpires and the head coach for the Bears will discuss it, and it looks like that will be ball game. The Athletics maybe officially have won, or maybe am I wrong? Are we still playing? I can't tell. We're seeing some players walk out on the field. It looks like, okay, well, I'm wrong. That is not the final. I believe we will play the top half of the 7th inning. So we'll let the players warm up, and I'll come back when we're ready to go in the 7th. All right, it will be a new pitcher in to try to close this 9-run lead. It will be Lucas Duncan again. We saw him earlier today. First pitch from Duncan misses 1-0. Believe we are currently at the Harrell, Hendrickson, and Shepard stretch of the lineup. So 3, 4, and 5. Big swing and a miss from Blake Harrell. He's had himself a solid defensive day over at third. So I'm curious, are we going to see a bottom of the 7th too, just for the sake of it, even though in baseball that doesn't exist? Probably not. 1-1 fouled off. It'd be the craziest thing ever if the Bears came back and scored 9 runs right now. I'd retire on the spot. That's the last game I ever broadcast if the Bears scored 9 runs, but I hope it happens. 1-2 home to Harrell. Outside. Lucas Duncan came in, closed the door in the 7th inning against the Copperheads. His lead there not nearly as big as the one currently. The righty deals 2-2 home to Harrell. Fouled off, looks like almost off his own shin. Two again to Harrell. Over the right side. That one will get through. Grayson Wright almost froze up. And I'm laughing because Grayson Wright, that ball was hit over to first base where Wright is now playing. And I think he misjudged it where it was hit and where the second baseman was because he thrown his hands up, looking around all confused, but that ball was almost hit directly at him. But that will allow Harrell to reach base safely. Up now, Cole Hendrickson. Reasons like that are why I wish the full field was in camera. One out to Hendrickson in the dirt, 2-0. Finds home. First strike from Duncan to Cole Hendrickson. Two one up the middle. Missed by Alcorn. He slid and missed it. With quick backup job from the center fielder Comparado holds up Harrell at third. Quickly now, 2 runners on, nobody out. And for all we know, the Bears could be starting to mount that 9-run comeback. I don't know what's the most amount of runs we've seen in a single inning this season. North of 6 for sure. We saw 6 today. The 6-run second inning. There might have been a 7. Bryson Shepard moves up to 2-0. Lucas Duncan struggling with location out of the pen. Seems to be a common theme with Duncan. He fared pretty well in the first game, though. I'll give him that. 2-0 strike. 2-1. Scott up on the infield. Foul territory. Isbell giving it a look. And he will let it drop. In foul grounds. The third baseman, I believe that is now Will Dickens coming in. I was scared they were going to collide. Both of them running full speed at each other. Bryson Shepard catches a break. Two again to the lefty. Way outside. That one will skirt away from Isbell. Both Harrell and Hendrickson on base will advance a base. 3-2 now coming to the 4 or 5 hole hitter, excuse me. On the ground, Sharply to first, Grayson Wright not able to field that one either. Harrell will score, Hendrickson will score. It's a 2-run single for Bryson Shepard, and he'll advance into second on the overthrow. Still nobody out. Appreciate everybody for sticking with us this long. We haven't lost many viewers in our viewership count. Everybody staying with us in this 7-run game now. Appreciate it. Loyal fans to their team on either side. First pitch home to Abram Taylor misses, or finds home, excuse me. It's 1-0. Or 0-1. Game's so long, I'm mixing up my balls and strikes. Excuse me. It's been a long night. A 1 way outside. Lucas Duncan still struggling with the zone. That will allow the runner moving to third. Two one misses. It's now 3-1. In the dirt. Ball 4. This will warrant a mound meeting, I believe, to talk to Duncan. This is the end of the night for Lucas Duncan. I believe we are getting the left fielder. Looks like Finn Piper coming in potentially. Piper will not be coming in currently, but him and Danny Isbell will head, or Carson Lane will head down to the bullpen. Looks like Piper will get warmed up. Will Dickens will move to left. Samuel Harding in at third. Shortstop still Alcorn. Let's go at second. Grayson Wright still at first. The outfield now consists of DiBartolomeo in right, Comparado in center. Now Will Dickens in left. Lucas Duncan's game currently. First pitch to Bowser. Misses inside. It's 1-0. So 2 runs across. 2 on board. Nobody out. His team trails by 7. Three-0 finds the strike zone. On the ground, over to short. Alcorn coming in on it. To second for 1. Back over to first. Tagged by right off line. But put on to Dylan Bowser. That's a double play. A run will score in the process. Now 3 runs across in the inning. Bases empty. Huge double play picked up by the infield. Now it's up to Cade Hauser. $12 runs across in this one. Another game where we're seeing double digits across from both teams. These high-scoring affairs. On the ground, over to second. Lefko picks it. The throw over to Grayson Wright in time. Should be ball game. Let me just make sure. And are we done? It looks like it. Believe that should be ball game. Just making sure before we didn't have an end of the 7th. So your final score in this one, Athletics win 9-3. It was all Athletics here in this one. Bears didn't get their last 3 until the final inning. It's late. We're tired. Clocking out from Maryville High School. One last time tonight. Thank you, everybody, for listening. My name is Hunter.